Welcome back to Mile High Living. And joining us now is one of the most recognized figures in the sport of professional bodybuilding, Mr. Olympia himself, Phil Heath. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure to meet you. We also have to mention that you're actually a Colorado resident, which is great to see a native here. Played 4 years of NCAA Division I basketball for the University of Denver before becoming a professional bodybuilder.
That's right.
So how did you transition into that? I mean, what made you decide to go into this profession?
Well, shortly after the 2002 season at DU, I was left with knowing that there was no more basketball for me. You know, the dreams of playing, you know, whether it be overseas or in the pros were just shattered, really. But it didn't mean that I had to stop, you know, working out and getting ready, you know, with my fitness. So I had a year left of college, and I was in a class, I was in an IT class, and I saw a guy's wallpaper on his laptop and a bunch of bodybuilder dudes, and I usually had like a model on mine. So I said, well, what's this all about? And he said, come to the gym and find out. So I went, instead of the student athlete gym, I went to just the regular student gym in Coors Fitness Center in DU. And there I saw like a lot of guys getting pumped up, and I thought, man, this is a lot different than playing hoops.
Yeah.
So just started making friends with these guys and started reading the magazines just like them, started sharing meals with them and trying to learn about health and fitness, and went to a couple shows here in Colorado where I actually met a professional bodybuilder who was top 10 in the world at the time, and he kind of encouraged me to say, hey, you already have like a head start. You already have the genetics.
You're already in shape.
You're already in shape for playing hoops. I mean, why not give it a shot? And 6 months later, I competed in Boulder, Colorado for the NPC Northern Colorado Championships, and I won the whole thing, the novice and the open. So I was kind of hit with the bug right away. But, you know, now I've taken it to another level, and you know, I was able to win the Mr. Colorado right after that.
And winning those titles obviously probably give you a lot of encouragement. I just have to throw this out. You just won your 3rd consecutive Mr. Olympia title this year, which is awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What a big honor. You also won the Arnold Classic Europe competition. So what's your secret to success here?
My goal initially, when I first started bodybuilding, was just to feel good and look a little bit better each day. I wasn't concerned about building the house right away. I was concerned with laying down the foundation and making sure that perfect practice made perfect.
You were just featured in the documentary film Generation Iron. Tell us about that.
Well, so Generation Iron was brought to me by American Media Incorporated along with the Vladder Company as a project to kind of make a sequel for the old school movie Pumping Iron, which Arnold Schwarzenegger and Lou Ferrigno were made famous. And, you know, it was an honor and a privilege to be actually in the film, but also as Mr. Olympia, because there's only been 2 films ever about our sport, and one with Mr. Olympia, 7-time Mr. Olympia, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and now 3-time Mr. Olympia, Phil Heath. So, you know, it was just going over the 2012 Mr. Olympia prep of all athletes, pretty much. I mean, they had a lot of us in there, just talking about the struggles, talking about the good and the bad.
Looking forward to that one. A lot of people probably don't know this, and just by looking at you,
oh man,
it just goes, never judge a book by its cover. You actually play the piano really well.
Yeah, so long story short, my stepdad brought home a keyboard one day, and my mom said, you're gonna have to learn because he spent way too much money on this thing. So I think you already had that in mind. So I mean, it was something that my parents instilled in me very young, saying that just like education, this is something that they can never take away from you.
There's a softer side to him.
I'm not just gonna pick up the piano, I'm gonna play it, you know?
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
No, thanks for having me.
We appreciate your time. And hey, why don't Lisa, an inspiration, you can start pumping iron working out.